This team doesn't make it easy for you to be a fan. This team is unfortunately the most entertaining team that I have available to me, and I'm addicted and I can't get enough of this stupid Cleveland Browns team. Um you've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail, you know why we're here, you know what we're talking about. Bengals trading for Browns QB Joe Flacco after third loss without Joe Burrow. The Cincinnati Bengals are trading for Cleveland Browns quarterback Joe Flacco. The Browns are receiving a 2026 fifth round pick, while the Bengals are getting a 2026 sixth rounder in addition to Flacco. I I I just never saw this coming. I never saw it coming, and I'm not even like mad or upset. Because to be honest, this is a good trade for the Cleveland Browns. If Joe Flacco is going to be your backup quarterback at 40, 41, 42 years old, however old he is, if he's going to be your backup and somebody comes to you and says, hey, we'll give you a fifth rounder for Joe Flacco, you take that immediately. 100%. You ship him off. You put him in a FedEx package and you ship him off. Like I I can't believe like I just hopped on recording. Um this is my raw unfiltered thoughts. I'm not even going to edit this or do anything. Like this is just me going through my thoughts. Had no idea this happened. Um I was be on the lookout for I'm on Quincy Carrier's channel YouTube channel where we're breaking down the offensive line film, talking about pass protection, run plays, and all. I'm gonna be on his channel this week, breaking that down. We were in the process of recording this, and we get done. I get finished. I get on Twitter. I check my phone. Phone's blowing up. Is this real? Are you kidding me? What happened? Why do we do this? What's going on? And I say, what do you mean? What's happening? And I go through my notifications. Joe Flacco is traded to the Cincinnati Bengals. And we there's a lot of points that we have to talk about. One, I'm gonna talk about Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco. How he can't keep getting away with this. He can't keep getting away with this.
You can't keep getting away with it! He can't keep getting away with it! He won't.
Like Joe Flacco has more lives than any quarterback I've ever seen. Like Josh Johnson levels of ending up in different places to play quarterback, but he's starting. He's gone from the Ravens to the Jets to the Browns to the Colts, back to the Browns to the Bengals now. Shout out to him. Like who nobody like that comeback drive with him starting on the Jets against the Browns, that comeback win from down like 14 has gotten him 5 extra years of playing time of starting quarterback money. So I mean, shout out to him. How does he keep doing it? I don't know. Number two, I'm talking about the Bengals. The Bengals had to make a move. I talked about it in my other video that dropped today previously. Um, this had to be done. Jake Browning had to be benched. They had to get another quarterback. And I kept talking about Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Kirk Cousins. Never in a million years would I have thought Joe Flacco was an option for them. Never in a million years would I have thought that. But here we are. So shout out to the Bengals, um, because I'm glad they at least recognized that a move had to be made. I don't know if this was the move that they needed to make, respectfully, given how Joe looked with our offensive line. Cincinnati's offensive line isn't that much better, but you know what? At least they got receivers. They got real receivers over there, so maybe it might look different. Might look a little better. But Cincinnati did what they needed to do. Didn't know it would come this way, but they did what they needed to do and they made a move. Thank God they made a move because that was depressing. Watching Cincinnati was depressing. Um, the next thing, the Browns. Great trade by them. Great trade by them. Fifth round pick. You would have never, even if it was a seventh round pick, it would have been a fine trade. But a fifth rounder, I'm taking it all day. Taking it all day. Don't need Flacco in the room anymore. Um, I mean, you would like to have him as a veteran presence, but I mean, at this point, who cares? Um, get that fifth round pick. Get all the capital you can get to do whatever you want to be able to do in this 2026 draft. There's a lot of prospects. There's quarterbacks. There's receivers. There's a lot of defensive players. Like you want to load up, and figure out what you need to do at a later date. So I'm okay. I'm okay doing that 100%. Um, the next thing is I don't know what the reporting on this is. I'm recording right now, but I would assume that Shador Sanders is now the number two quarterback. I would assume that. Unless they do the unthinkable and they sign Bailey Zappi to the active roster and make him the number two quarterback. And if they made Bailey Zappi the number two quarterback, all hell would break loose on Twitter, in the comment sections, in the streets of Cleveland. All hell would break loose if Bailey Zappi was named the number two quarterback. So I don't care what they feel like internally, at least out to the world, Shador Sanders better be the backup. He better be the backup. Because I can't handle the level of scrutiny that would come down if he's not at least listed as the backup. But let's let's just assume he's the backup. This means that at least can give the appearance of the Browns feel comfortable in Shador's development enough for him to be the backup quarterback. This team is still trying to win games. They wouldn't make this move unless they felt that Joe Flacco was dispensable. They wouldn't have made this move if they didn't think that there was a viable backup option behind Dylan Gabriel. So essentially, this is going to be positive for Shador, moving him up the depth chart, hopefully, and the team showing him that they do believe in what he has um, as a developing quarterback and the backup to to Dylan Gabriel. I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping that's the case. Man. And then the last thing, the last thing I'll say, um, I know a lot of you are gonna hate to hear this. I don't want to say it. I don't want to be the one to have to break the news to you, but Deshaun Watson is going to play football for the Cleveland Browns in 2025. I I didn't think this was going to happen. I didn't think this was a possibility. I didn't think from where we started in July till now, I didn't see any of this coming or happening as it has. Trading away Kenny Pickett, trading away Joe Flacco. I didn't see this happening like this in this way. And I think this is setting up for Deshaun Watson to start football games in the year 2025. And I know nobody wants to hear that. Nobody likes that. And I don't want to say it, but like it feels inevitable at this point. Um and I wouldn't have thought that that was going to be the case at all. But it's shaping up to be it's shaping up to be a reality. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I This is crazy. And again, like I'm recording this. I don't like I just found this out like as soon as I'm done, this is getting uploaded. Um like I don't know if like what the reporting has been since if Shador is going to be the number 2, what they're going to do with that roster spot. Is it going to be Bailey Zappi? I pray to God I pray to God Bailey Zappi isn't the backup, just for everybody's sake, because at the very least they know what type of shitstorm that would create. So I hope they don't. I hope that's not something that they come out and say. But yeah, man, this is an emergency podcast. If there was ever going to be an emergency podcast, this is the type of thing that would make one. But wow, but yeah, man, appreciate you being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, be on the lookout. I'm on Quincy's channel this week, breaking down offensive line. Um, check out my other video that dropped today, recapping the last weekend NFL football, man. Check me out this Friday coming, Brandon's bets, 60% against the spread. And yeah, thanks for the support, thanks for watching. And it's gonna be a hell of a week, man. A hell of a week. But until the next time I talk to you on Friday, man, this is something. We'll see you.